Shalom, I want to first start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, and by Hashem Harakar Kadash. Double honors goes to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and the sincere Shalom goes to the elect Akim out here pushing this truth in all four corners in truth and in sincerity. Um, hey, the apostles and elders been in the spirit on all subjects. Hey, with Jacob's trouble, wars, rumors of wars, and the particular Israelite woman, and that's what I'm going into. Like, it's just no satisfying them, man. Regardless of what you do, what you bring to the table, what kind of a so-called catch you is, man, they just don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. Like, it's never enough. And the reason why I'm going into this guy right here, well, this family, this guy right here, this is the former NBA player, but he's an NBA coach now. His name is Doug Christie. He was a player for the Sacramento Kings. A lot of brothers might know him from playing for the Kings. He played for the Lakers. I guess you could consider him a journeyman, but not really a journeyman. That lady in that infamous Scarlet Reed is his wife, Jackie, and the little girl, those two little girls, that's his daughters, both by the same woman. Well, what appears to be, I mean, he thought it was his daughter, but that particular one, the one is the extra melanated one. Come to find out, 20 years in a relationship, this woman was on Basketball Wives back in the day. My children's mother, she used to watch that stuff, and I seen a little bit of it. But this particular woman, Jackie, she was all on Doug Christie, man. And my children's mother was the same kind of woman, man. She was setting up there. She wanted to go with him, travel with him when he go out of town with the teams, because she said she knew how to those women were. They be waiting at the hotels and things of that nature. And guess what, man? Guess what? She wasn't nothing but a goddamn one of them same women that she was trying to so-called protect her husband from. Usually when people be overprotective and act crazy, and you possibly don't even be thinking about those type of things, but they be the ones. They act like that because they that person they self. They trying to protect you from them, in so many words, man. This particular woman, Doug Christie had a teammate. They had a great team. Him, Vlade Divac, Jason Williams, White Chocolate, Peja Stojakovic. Oh man, who the hell was they center? I think his name was Brad Johnson, something like that. I can't remember, but it was Chris Webber. Oh, and Vlade Divac and Chris Webber. Guess what? Doug Christie and this wife of his, I believe they was moving or whatever, and he found some papers, just like a typical nigga woman, demon. She got keepsake stuff. She told Doug Christie that she was going out of town to be with her sister for some reason. This the one particular time she didn't want them to be together, but when she was with her sister, she went to some event in Chicago and hooked up with Chris Webber. Chris Webber was being over their house. She gets pregnant. Chris Webber offering to babysit the kids. offered to babysit over the time frame that they was together. Doug Christie, he finds that envelope. Like I said, he finds it out. He see the damn receipt to the hotel room. So obviously she paid for the hotel room. Said it was two people there. He knew he ain't go with her. The NBA, they got some kind of system where they can go back and track and see who was in that. What's her name? It was Chris Webber, and it was Chris Webber. He got the footage from back then. He found out it was Chris Webber. He goes, DNA tests the daughter. 0% chance is his. He tells the wife that he know what's going on. She tells him stuff just happened. He wasn't there for and all that. It only happened one time. He finds out more information that they was still seeing each other for a 20-year span. Doug Christie sitting up there suing her because she was stealing money from him too, by the way, and suing Chris Webber for Sweet 16 parties and paying for private schools and things of that nature. That's what, man, Proverbs 31:1 tell you. In the words of King Lemuel, mother, slightly paraphrasing, don't give your strength into women, for if they destroy of kings. He's sitting up there trying to follow that happy wife, happy life thing, and she goddamn traded on him. She was traded. She was, what's the name of them all along? Why? Because she knew she conquered them. She conquered this man. He sat up there, fed into everything that she wanted on them shows. He was giving her everything she wanted, parties, everything. She was the one wearing the pants. She was the one wearing the pants. Look at him sitting up there looking all goofy and shit. She ran everything. She ran everything and said how stuff should go. Even from what I'm seeing on the show, she did that. And to make a long story short, also in one of the some of the stuff that he found when it talk about Chris Webber, said something about the one that got away. So she wasn't even happy with Doug Christie. You know, a lot of these women, they just sit up here and settle for the safe pick. She know Chris Webber was a wild boy. He wasn't tameable. See, these women, they want their cake. They want to keep hope. What's that saying? Want your cake and eat it too. Want to hold the cake, but she want to eat it too. She knew Chris Webber wasn't attainable. But Chris Webber was getting way more money than Chris Webber. Chris Webber was getting way more money than Doug Christie. But she was sitting up there taking him. Knew it all along that was his kid. And she kept that secret all along. That man could have died thinking that child was his and the child wasn't his. But the Lord, through the Spirit, the little girl, even on the TV show, before this came out, the little girl felt the Spirit wasn't right because she had issues with both of them, Doug Christie and Jackie Christie. You know? Shit. This woman, that's the prime perfect example of a goddamn demon, man. She a goddamn demon. She sit up there and try to make this guy seem to be a bad person and don't think he gonna be weak. The whole time she was weak, man. And in the script, through the scriptures, man, she committed adultery, man. She's supposed to be put to death, but the times we in, we gotta follow the laws of the land, and it just she just got the chance to say it just happened, and he's supposed to dealt with that. 20 years of this man sitting up here loving a child like it was his, thinking it was his, and goddamn, he just supposed to just getting the money back ain't enough, man. Just getting the money back ain't enough. But that's why, through the spirit, all these times is coming, and these women gonna pay for the shit that they do, man. They gonna pay for it. They heartless, man. These women are heartless. I was looking at I posted something the other day from this ex pimp named Johnny Cash. He said a lot of you guys sit up here be caught up with these women and these mothers, these women because of the love you have for your mother. What's the word he said? He said they are evasive. They're evasive. Look up that word evasive, and I believe that word. Let's look it up real quick. Evasive. Yeah, here we go. Evasive. No, that's not what I'm. Tending or intend to evade. They're going to evade the questions, evade the situations. They're going to just try to switch it around on you. And that's the goddamn spirit. That's the goddamn spirit of the Israelite woman. They going to evade anything. They ain't going to tell the goddamn truth. They going to try by any means necessary to just to throw you off, man. Just to evade the question, just to evade the scenario, just to evade everything. That's what they do. They just trying to get away. Why? They just trying to get away from anything. Anything that they being held accountable for, they gonna be evasive with it. Why? Because they goddamn snakes, man. They ain't to be trusted. For the most part, most of them ain't to be trusted. They ain't to be trusted. That's why the apostles say you gotta be as a stoic, man. Because you keep sitting up here giving all your love to these goddamn women. The scriptures, this is multiple scriptures talking about how the woman will fail you. How it's better to be on the corner top of a house or be with to listen to a wicked woman, slightly paraphrase, not a wicked woman, but let me just look the scripture up. Hey, here we go. It is better to dwell in the corner of a housetop than with a brawling woman in a wild house. So it's better to be sitting in the corner on the top of a goddamn roof than to be in a big wild house with a brawling woman, man. What brawling mean? Let's look it up. Proverbs 21 and 9. Proverbs 21 and 9. Strife, contention, sitting up there arguing and stuff all the time. That's all that woman, this woman Jackie wasn't nothing but a brawling woman. That's all. Damn, where the picture go at? Slagia. Doug Christie. That's all this woman right here wasn't nothing but a brawling woman, man. Every time I seen her, nothing but contention. Nothing but contention. Contention, loud. Look at her, man. Look at her. Look how sneaky she look, man. Whole time she's sitting up here, probably was sitting up there fucking thinking about Chris Webber, man. That's why, man. That's why we sign Cry and want Yahweh Shah to come back, man. So we don't even have to be dealing with this. A man shouldn't even have to be dealing with this. A man that's going out here being a breadwinner, being a real man, a man of for his family, holding his family down. But this the thing though, he did that to himself, being soft. I don't want to make no accusations or nothing, but he did that to himself, man. Just sitting up there, going with the grain. That's why we gotta have our fathers in our life teaching us the scriptures, and if not our fathers, our elders teaching us the scriptures or whatever, so we can be in order. But this is ridiculous. 20 years, and this shit is so it hit my spirit, because I when I used to watch that show with my my old demon, my children mother, like, I was like, man, this man a sucker for this woman. And she set up that she broke that man's spirit. Anytime when you sit up here and go through something with a woman and you trying to sue him, that man's spirit broke. He can't do nothing else to her. His spirit broke. But I mean, hey, giving out that strength to a woman, for she destroyed kings. Salakia for me ranting, but I just felt like this needed to be brought out. I'm going to end it on that note. Shalom.